welcome. So look, today, y'all, I am going to be going over some trades that I missed, and it's terrible, absolutely terrible. But it's not all my fault. I didn't just miss it. I actually did not trade this particular day, so I'm kind of just wanting to go over those trades, what I seen this morning, why today would have been an extremely profitable day, but also it's a Q&A session. So if y'all have any questions, this moment is really about y'all. So if y'all need any help about anything, um, that's what I'm here for. All right, so y'all can just ask different questions, and um, even if you want me just to elaborate on something or my strategy, or you have a pair that you want to check out that you don't, you need some help analyzing. Um, I help you guys. All right. So let's do this thing. Let me make sure that y'all can see me well. Hey, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello Alexis Keelan, my wife. Hello Hope. Hello. Is it Simeon or Simon? If I am mispronouncing your name, I am super sorry, but hello. Again, if you guys have any questions about the market, or first, you know what? I want to share with y'all what I just missed out on these trades this morning. So I'm going to type this in real quick, and we're going to get to it, okay? Nate, what's up, bro? King Maxwell, bro, it's crazy, crazy. I'm about to get into it, bro. I'm about to talk about this setup this morning. So I haven't been trading this whole week. I told myself that this week I'm not going to trade. So what I'll typically do when I'm not trading is I'll just go back like later on that day and just back test and see what I will actually do on that particular day. Uh, so for everyone that, if you guys do back test, which I think is extremely important, if you do back test, I would say make sure it's as realistic as possible, right? That's the only way you're going to get better. So, like for me, I start trading at 7 a.m. So I go back to 7 a.m. and I pretend I didn't see none of this stuff that I'm seeing right now, and um, just get to it. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I put this message out here. So All right. So we're gonna first off, so y'all know US 30 is my favorite thing to trade. So this morning, well, I didn't trade this morning, but this afternoon when I did some back testing, I was just like mind blowing. I actually, in reality though, I wouldn't have caught this crazy move. I wish I would have caught this crazy move, but I didn't catch the crazy move, and I'm going to share with you guys why I didn't catch the crazy move. Okay, so it is at this moment it is 6:45. So guys, at this moment I'm literally starting to look at the market, see what's going on. First thing is, I see that overall we are in a downtrend in the market. So overall we see that we're in a downtrend, right? But we at the moment we are having this uptrend right now. So this uptrend is fairly, I'm not going to say it's super important, but it is fairly important, just because it correlates to what the kind of day that we had today, this major push up market kind of day, this crazy bullish day, right? So that kind of helps you whenever you kind of see the overall of the market. It helps you determine, like let's say we do see a breakout to the upside, well, it gives us more confidence that price could continue to push to the upside. But that does not change or create a bias on my entry. So whenever I'm looking for an entry, I'm not focused on all of this. Only thing I'm focused on is what is market telling me to do right now? What is the movement of the market right now at the moment? All right. So as a day trader, I don't care about the whole market, right? And so whenever I'm coaching people, I oftentimes like see my day traders going all the way back in the past, and it literally has nothing to do what your entry today. Sometimes it may, but for the most part, it does not. All right. Your job is just to focus. How can I make money as a day trader today in, whatever time span that is for you? If you're a scalper, then you really don't need to care about past history. Look at the setup right now, right? So that's a big reason why I start trading at 7 o'clock, is because a lot of support and resistances are respected during those times, right? So 8:30, 9:30, that's when we can see a lot more volatility in the market. That's when we see these major candlesticks or these major breakouts to the upside or major breakouts to the downside. Okay. So first thing first, what is price telling me to do right here? Now, this is what I care about. It is 6:45. Once 7 o'clock hits, that's whenever, I start getting to trades. All right. So at 7 o'clock, that's whenever that's my green light that I can now get into a trade. That does not mean I'm going to get into a trade exactly at 7 o'clock though. I could get into a trade at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. It's just 7 o'clock gives me the green light to trade. If it's anything before 7 o'clock, for my rule purposes, right? For my trading law, I do not do that. All right. So let me pull this back up so I can make sure that I am paying attention to what you guys are saying as well. And I got a question. Can everyone hear me okay? Am I too loud, too low? If you can hear me okay, please let me know in the chat before I continue, because I do not have my microphone plugged up. I forgot to plug it up. Maybe I need to plug it up. Let's see. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay. Thank you, Hope. All right. So again, what we're focused on is right here. What is market telling us to do right here? And remind y'all, this is US 30. All right. So this is what we're seeing right here. We're seeing a channel. That's what I'm looking for in the market. I'm looking for channels. I'm looking for consistency of channels in the market. All right. So this is what this gave me today. Boom. Or we could just place this here if we wanted to be, more safer. We're looking for this right here. This is a gold zone. We got touch prices respecting this area, prices respecting this area. So what I'm come over here and do, just so y'all can see it clearly, is we can create these gold zones. If you've been in here before, then you know I have a lot of these green annoying circles, but these annoying circles, help us to make money, y'all. So this is a gold zone, and I'm going to share with you why this is a gold zone. So y'all, gold zones are like trampolines, okay? So they are here to literally, I want you guys to literally, whenever you're creating gold zones, look at them like trampoline areas, okay? So that means that Price loves to get to this area and give a bounce, whether it's a big bounce, a small bounce. As long as it gives us a bounce, we're like, that's great, because at that point we can start defending trades, we can start doing all that great kind of stuff, and I'm going to show y'all what all that looks like in a few minutes. Okay, so this is what I'm looking like though. This is what today looked like, the channel. Okay, a channel. Now, I've said this before, many traders, whenever they are looking at the market and they're looking at support and resistances, they're looking at support and resistances in a horizontal way. So that means they're looking at support and resistances like this, right? They're coming over here and they create a line that does this. They create another line that does this. And so after a while, you have 100 of these lines. I've literally seen like charts where it seems like I don't even understand how they can keep up with all the markings that they have on their screen, because there's so many lines. Now, as I always say, if that's how you trade and that brings you success, then you continue doing that. Like, I am not here to change how you trade at all, but what I want you to do is just to see trading in a new perspective. Okay, so what I have fixed my eyes to see is not this anymore. Now, this does have some power whenever it's definitely like whenever you're getting a breakout and then a retest, but then great. But I have fixed my eyes to see the channels of markets, right? The channels. So what does that mean? That means channels look like this. Boom. I'm looking at the market in this kind of fashion. This is how I look at the market now. In ways like this, I look at the market in ways of setups, not just a basic support and resistance, but I look at it in a way of trying to catch the move, trying to see the pattern before the pattern forms. Okay, so I'm not looking for confirmation, because confirmation causes me, because of the way I trade, it causes me a lot of money. So I'm simply just looking for the pattern. Like, that's it, guys. My screen looks like this every single day. All right, I don't have anything else. This is literally how my screen looks whenever I trade. Okay, so this morning, again, it is 6:45 at this moment. Our next gold zone would be either here, or it would be, I'm sorry, y'all. It would be here, or it would be somewhere down here. So let's just say right here, just because we're close to it right now, okay? So if price comes down here and it hits this line, guys, we're in for a long position. Why are we in for a long position? Simply because we're just going to follow the pattern. We're not going to try to do nothing extreme. We're not going to try to figure out what the price, like, no, we're just going to follow the pattern. If price doesn't respect its pattern, if it doesn't respect the gold zone, well, guess what? It's okay. Like, but what I'm not going to do is try to, analyze the market in a way that is like you overly do it, right? Sometimes we make trading a lot harder than it has to be. Just follow the rhythm. Whatever the rhythm is telling you to do in the market, that's what you follow. And remember, all we're focused on is this initial movement. What is price doing in this pattern right here? So price comes up there first, I'm looking to short. All right, so boom. I don't know why it's doing this, but the screen is messing up, y'all. Hold on, let's see. Let me restart. Let me restart. All right. So boom, we come back at 7 o'clock. Y'all, I'm sorry, it was tripping. It's still tripping. Guys, so for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but it's not working. So, but we're going to just have to focus on, let's just focus on what it would have did. I don't know what's going on with TradingView right now. I'm going to try this one more time and let's see. Nope, not working. I can't move forward. Hold on. Let me reload the screen. Let's see. Okay, there it go. There it is. There it is. So look, what we're waiting for is price to touch this line. Wherever price touches this line at, that's where we're getting into the trade at. All right. So, boom. And we're chilling. We are being patient in this moment. We are not doing anything extra. We are just waiting. So remember, I told you guys at 7 o'clock, that's when I start, right? But that does not mean that I'm necessarily going to get into a trade at 7 o'clock. All right. Whenever price touches one of these first, that's where we're in for the trade at. All right. So boom, price pushes up. It is 9 o'clock right now. So we're starting to get some momentum in the market. Boom, price pushes down. But during this push down, this is where we're at right here, right? US 30, boom. So US 30, y'all, we got really, really, really close to getting stumped out on this trade. So this morning, I would have took this trade. We would have got extremely close of being stumped out. Very close of being stumped out. This right here, this candlestick right here was absolutely insane. Again, I did not take this trade, so I wish I would have took this trade. I might have actually would have closed this trade sooner, just because I would have been looking forward to break out to the downside. But if I would have just stayed to, stayed to my 1-to-1, boom, price pushed down, and it came back and retest our gold zone. So like, this is the importance of the gold zone. So price came back. I'm going to rewind it. So this push right here, this could have been the one that closed this out, y'all. This could have been the one, right? But price came back. So let's say that you did close this trade the first time. Let's say you would have closed it, you would have cut it. So typically what I do is I cut my stop loss a lot faster. Again, just because of how I'm trading. But let's say that once that thing pushed back down again, that candle pushed back down again, it came right back to our gold zone. You could have got in for another entry. Now, mind you, if you would have caught this trade right here and you'd have just say, look, I'm just going to hold, and if it closed out my whole 1-to-1, then cool. Then you would still been fine. Or you would have maybe cut your losses quick once you seen it broke out of our channel. That would have been okay too. Before it closed, price pushed back up. Now, this candle right here came back down and touched our gold zone. Now, this is the reason that I trade gold zones, y'all. So as soon as we seen price come down here, as soon as we might have seen a reverse, we could have started moving our stop loss, right? We could have started playing great defense. The reason for that is because at this point, we're confident if price continues to break out of this gold zone, where it's probably going to continue to push to the downside. So there's no point of like just staying in this loss whenever we have confidence that it's going to, it already gave us a breakout. It was a false breakout. But in the live trade, you don't know that it's necessarily a false breakout if a new candlestick is going to be formed and break out of this, right? You're going to start thinking that it's a continuation. So, but once we seen price come here and it gave us a bounce, immediately when they gave us a bounce, y'all, we could have started moving this stop loss up, protecting this trade, and boom, it would have been this kind of day. Absolutely insane day. So my exit though, so I'm going to tell you guys how I would exit this trade. All right. So right here, I would have looked for a close to this next gold zone here. Okay. So this gold zone here, I would have looked to close. I would have looked to close at least half of my profit. I would have probably closed once we touch this top line here, simply because this is a major gold zone. So price could have came up here and reversed. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I can close half my profits here with about a 2-to-1. So about a 2-to-1, I could have closed half profits or move stop loss to break even. Just did whatever at this point, right? And then you could have left some in there, and that's all she wrote. Absolutely crazy, crazy day. If we were still in this trade right now, we'd be up absolutely insane. And guys, it has been like this, like for the past week or so. I'm seeing like just crazy profits. All right. So boom, that's US 30. That is a day that would have been, this would have been a day, it would have been a crazy day for us. Absolutely crazy day. All right. So now let's jump to NASDAQ. NASDAQ, another one of those crazy days. But actually on NASDAQ trade, I want to show you guys because I actually would have lost this first trade, but I would have won the second trade and it would have been a major day. And I want to share with you guys why, how I come up with that, and all that kind of stuff. All right. So right now it is 6:45. Now I'm gonna take you back. If it is 7 o'clock, I'm going to give you guys my exact mindset of how I would trade this market. I gave y'all the whole ramble, the whole spiel, the whole everything on the last one. So now I'm just gonna, put you in my seat and just, how I would actually trade this market today. All right. So first thing first, NASDAQ. I see that we are in an uptrend right now. I am seeing that we are in this right now, right? So that is cool. Okay, I know that, right? That's great that we know. But next thing is, what is price doing right now? What is the channel that's being created right now, right? And so I am seeing this right here. Very, very simple. Price is really respecting this area here. Boom. Price is really respecting this area here. And price is really respecting this area right here. So boom. This is what I'm seeing. This is the channel that I'm seeing. Why am I seeing this? How am I seeing this? Gold zones, right? Remember the rhythm. What's the pattern of the market right now? So prices came and respected this level here, respected here. Price is respecting here. So price is really respecting these areas right here, right? Price came to touch here. Price is touching here. So I understand that, okay, this area is a very strong resistance. This area right here is a very strong support. So what our next gold zone, if we're going to look into the future per se, what is our next golden area to get into the market? It'll be right here, or it would be right here, right? So if price comes up here, if price shoots up here, I'm looking to short the market. If price comes down here right here, I'm looking to go long. Now, this is going to be very important because, again, I lost this first trade, and I'm going to share with y'all why I lost this first trade. Because I was seeing it the right way, but sometimes you get to break out early, right? So boom, price pushes up. Price never gives us a touchdown here at the bottom, so we are still just chilling. At this time, it is 8 o'clock. We are still not in the market. Boom, that breakout right here. Right, so I would have got in for this trade. Oh, wrong one. I would have got in for this trade right here, right? Stop loss is always 300 pips. So you can call that 30 points, $30, however you want to call it. But on NASDAQ, I'm always doing 300. Okay, so shorting this market here, I would have lost. Lost first trade. Because they would have stumped me out right there, right? So all we're going to do is look for the reversal. The gold zone has not changed. The definition of it, the only thing that changed, but the gold zone itself did not change. So where this was once a resistance, this is now our new support. So price broke out of this channel. Price comes back and give us a retest. I am getting in. So as soon as price comes back and touch this gold zone here, I am getting in for a long position. So boom, that's it right there. So we got in as soon as it just touched there, and price never came back down, and that's it. And that's all she wrote. So it would have been a crazy day for both NASDAQ and US 30. Absolutely insane days. I seen that US 30 would have been at a 10-1. I think NASDAQ would have also went to another 10-1. So both it would have been 10-1 days for NASDAQ and also US 30. So yeah, just one of those days where price just took off. Same thing with SPX 500. So it was just kind of a consistent pattern all the way around. Gold zone here, goes on here, goes on here. Price came back to retest. Like, even though this is like, price came back down to push down, we might have would have got stumped down on SPX 500. Yeah, so we probably would have got stumped down on SPX, but we could have rid it back up. We could have caught it again, but probably wouldn't have done that. But yeah, y'all. So one of those days where I just missed out on a lot of opportunities simply because I just did not trade. So, you know, it's all good. So again, if you guys have any questions about anything that you all want to talk about or discuss, or you want me to look over, I will be willing to do that. So I was trading prop firms, but I have came to the conclusion that I actually like to trade my money better. So don't get me wrong though. I'm probably going to go for some more prop firms in the future, but right now I'm just trading my own capital. But I do think that prop firms are great. All right, so like I don't have no problems with prop firms. If that's something that you're thinking about, go for it. All right, Nate, let's look at Ethereum. Nate, so I don't know what time frame you're at right now, brother. So I am going to USDT. So I'm going to assume you are 4 hour maybe, right? Let's just look at 4 hours. So, and I also so where you got your price at is not going to probably be the same as where the price. Okay, so 15-minute time frame. So where you have price at right now on your broker is probably not going to be the same thing as what I'm seeing right now. So you might see that the numbers are a lot different. So I don't know exactly where 3,332 is at. It might be the same though. The formation should be the same. So just the numbers are probably just look different. So if you look at your chart, does it look like it's right here in the same area? 332, 332. Does it look like it's about right here on your chart on your 15-minute time frame? If it does, then great. We can kind of just go. We can kind of just go from here. But I know there's like a lag, so I be talking, but it don't go through until later on here. So I'm just gonna wait around for your response. Okay, perfect. So Nate, first thing is what is price doing right now? What are we seeing price right now? So we seeing this downtrend. I'm going to delete this. So Nate, we know that this is your spot. This is your spot right now. And if you are going long, bro, great job. You are making some money right now, brother. So we got this downtrend right here. Boom. Now I want you to see the gold zones. Let's go get them out. So right here, these are our gold zones right here. Price is respecting here. Give us a touch here. Touch here. Now, price came, gave us another touch and pushed back down, but this is a huge point right here, right? So once we seen price come up, break out of this and came and gave us a retest, right? So you did pretty well on your entry. Like you did really, really well on the entry, like really well. And you're in this right here. So just to speed time up, because you could be coming close to an exit like really, really soon, and it'll be right here, Nate. we're about to push in it right now. So I would say on this screen right here, let me find it. I feel like I'm rushing now. So I would say me personally, Nate, I would exit some right here, bro. So once I seen price get close to like right here. So me personally, bro, it's crazy because I would exit some of my trade right now because this is the foundation of this. So that means that if price wants to stay in a downtrend altogether, then it's going to respect this more than likely and push back down to the downside. Now, that does not mean that's necessarily going to happen. What we could see is price continue to push up to the upside, right? But if price stays in this downturn, this is our safety right here, right? As far as the 15-minute time frame, okay? So if you're getting in for quick markets, I would actually look to close some of my trade now. I wouldn't, maybe not necessarily all of it, but I would definitely trade a lot of it. Me personally, brother, this is not, listen, y'all, this is not financial advice. I have to say that, all right? I have to say that. But me personally, I would close some of the trade probably like right now. That's so crazy that you asked me that literally at that moment, bro. Now, you could see this too. You could see price come up here, Nate. Respect this. So this is at 3 on my screen. So if you kind of can chart your screen like this, I'm gonna give it a second so you can kind of see it, right? This is another channel that was created. Now, price came down, gave us a touch, push down, touch. Look at the ping pong. So guys, the way I trade is literally like a ping pong, right? Price come up here, respect, respect. Price came and respected, but broke back down to the downside, right? So what price could be doing is coming back up here to respect this level here. Nate, I would say that if you're closing now, you're closing in a safe position, right? Because again, we could see price continue to push up to this upside. So like, understand that all things are able to happen, but you want to put yourself in position where you can take profits and you don't have to take profits, right? It's a huge difference. When you have to take your profits or have to close your trade, that means that the trade itself has put you in a position. Maybe it's coming back to break even, is forcing you to close. But whenever you're making money, don't be shy to take some of your profit, bro. Like, you're gonna feel a lot better going to sleep at night knowing that, okay, I locked in some good profit and not just held around and then the next day you're back at break even or you even lost the trade. So I would say safe position would be closing now. The next position would be around this level here. So if you can kind of mark your screen, so just pay attention to this right here. These key levels here, this level, this level, this level. This is a huge gold zone level. This is screaming at us. Prices respecting these areas here. All right. So boom, touch here, touch here. Price came and respected this level here and broke out of this. Okay, so again, we are pushing up right here, Nate. We are pushing up. You got a level here, and you got your next level will be here. All right. What's up, Disclosure Crypto? Yeah, for sure, bro. I've actually never even heard that. Oh, there it is, Nate, right there. That's that push up. So you close some of your profit. I'm assuming, right? I don't know what you did, but if you close some of your profit, great. If you left some on the table, great. Like, you're still pushing up at this position. What I'm doing is breaking even, or I would even, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do, right? But I would just say great job in your win, bro. At this point, just make sure you're putting yourself in position that whatever happens, you're satisfied with. You're satisfied. So, like, yeah. Okay, Gari USD. Let's check that out. Gari USD. Is this a new crypto? I have never heard of this. I'm assuming I can go on Kraken. I really don't. Ooh, okay, what time frame, bro? 15-minute time frame would be kind of crazy for me, but I don't know how you're trading. So we can jump to this 4-hour or the daily. This has to be a new cryptocurrency. Maybe not though. Maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Disclosure crypto, bro. Is this it? Can I do the 4 hour? Because 15 minutes is just kind of too crazy. Like I wouldn't. Well, let's see. It's just I this is kind of like really like crazy for me looking at it in this time in this way, and I would hate to give you like a wrong analysis on how I can't give you my best because I really can't really read this at all, bro. Sorry about, sorry about that. It's just the screen. King Maxwell, do you follow Q Banks in any way, and do you trade by percent or money amount? Also appreciate your listen. I really appreciate the kind words, brother. King Maxwell, I appreciate it. And look, let's just thank God. For one, let's thank God for Christmas. Thank the Lord for sending His only Son to get on the cross for us. And this new year, I'm just praying that you guys just have a phenomenal year. And it's crazy because I actually this morning, for those, just traders out there, just going to God and praying for you all because I get it. I get the journey. I get it all. So I just pray that the Lord blesses you guys and you guys just have peace while you're trading. But I don't follow Q Banks, bro. I don't follow Q Banks at all, brother. But Disclosure Crypto, bro, I hope this is okay. I want to make sure I do an analysis for you. I'm on a 4-hour time frame. I hope that's okay with you, bro. Because I don't know how you're trading. I don't know if you're trading, if you're like day trading or anything that like that. But I'm just gonna just check it out, bro. On the 4-hour time frame though, just because like this is the only thing I can really read. So first thing is first, I see overall we are in a crazy downtrend, but price is looking like it's starting to reverse, so that's great. Now this right here, we have to consider like this right here is crazy, right? So let's see here. So respecting that area there. So this is what I am seeing. Disclosure Crypto is this right here. Price is really respecting this area here. Now, if you would have got in on any of these, bro, like just catching the ping pongs, you would be doing great right now. It's a Web3 streaming platform on Solana. FCX crashed, then badly. Now they recovering. Bro, I have never heard of that, bro. Thank you. You just gave me some great information. I have never heard of that. It's a streaming platform. Now, that's cool. But if I am trading this now, again, this is for the 4-hour, bro. So I just want to make sure we are clear. This is for the 4-hour that I am looking at this right now. So look at the ping pong. So price is starting to reverse. As we can see, it looks like we're starting to get this reverse. It looks like we had like a close to a double bottom, not a complete double bottom, but this could be the foundation for a major push up in the market, right? And anytime that we are seeing price do this right here, this downwards descending channel, a lot of times we can look for a breakout to the upside. Okay, so if I'm in your position right now, if I'm trading this, I want to be sure that I say this is not financial advice. All right, so if I personally am trading this at the moment, I am looking for this right here. Next gold zone to be right here. If it touches this line anywhere, gold zone. If it comes back down here, gold zone. So if I'm in this position, I am looking for this right here. I'm looking for a long. Now, I want to be clear. This is not necessarily where price is just going to come and drop to this perfect area. It could be way over here. It could be over here. It doesn't matter. As long as it come and respect this gold zones, we're satisfied. I just want you guys just to see the gist of where I will be getting into a trade at. Now, on this end though, this is a little bit different. If I was day trading, I would still look for this short position here. I will look for this short position here for a pushback down. But I don't, how can I say this? Because I'm not day trading this, I would not be day trading this. I would actually look for a breakout. So and this is me kind of being biased, just because I see the position that we're in, I will look for this. If price comes back down here, I'm looking for this long position, because if it is a long position and price is really starting to create a push up to the upside, with this right here might be the foundation for a breakout to the upside, which would be huge if you are in this trade and you catch it down here, right? Now, we could see price come back to this gold area and push back down. We could. Now, if that's what you want to do, then great. Or price breaks out, price comes back, gives us a retest. If price breaks out of this, comes back here, give us a candle that comes back here, well, guys, I would catch this as well. Or, I don't know this market too well, so it may not even come back for a breakout. So if price comes back up and gives us a breakout here, and you are this is a long position you want to hold, or this is more so an investment, you're just trying to accumulate some, this catching it around this area here would be a great place to accumulate some of this. Now, I would not typically do this if I am day trading. This goes against what I do, but I don't know how you're trading this, my brother. So, or sister, I don't know, but, yeah, this level here around $1. I'm sorry, not $1, but this is what, 1 cent and 38. So I don't even know how to read this, y'all. I'm sorry. Some of y'all geniuses, y'all smart people, y'all know for sure. But this is 0.0139 or 0.014 or 0.0141, somewhere around this level here, bro. I would not be surprised if you got a nice push up. All right. So I hope that makes sense, brother. I hope I was like really clear on that. Kings Maxwell. Yes. So let's go over. Can you do top and down analysis on UJ and give thoughts on it? I'm gonna be honest. Kings Maxwell, what? I don't think I know what UJ is. What is that? What is it like is it Forex? Y'all, I really don't be knowing all these markets. It's crazy. A lot of times when I talk to y'all teach me so many new things. It's absolutely, I don't have a clue with some of these markets. I don't know. So USD JPY. Look, listen, I just learned something today. Thank you so much. So that's US. So that's Forex. I do know that. Okay, so let's check this out. USD JPY. I'm guessing. Let's go with Oanda. Guess that's fine. I have actually looked at this before. Listen, so y'all see all these lines, all these lines I put right here. This is funny. This is what I used to do. So this is probably this analysis here, y'all won't believe this, but this analysis here probably was like 2 years ago. Y'all, I don't even trade Forex, but these lines that I literally just told y'all, I do not like. I see people that have 100 lines on their screen. This was me. This was me like 2 or 3 years ago. I created this. This is so nasty. This is so nasty. So y'all just got to see like an old insight, like some history right here of what I used to do. This is funny. This is actually really funny. But I'm going to delete all this stuff now. This is really funny. All right. King Maxwell, is there a certain time frame you want me to check out, bro? Hope, actually, okay, so Sway actually just moved to a broker. I'm so glad. Hope, thank you so much, because I totally forgot to tell everyone in Telegram. But Sway Markets literally like 3 or 4 days ago, they moved to a new platform called Liquid Markets. So Liquid Markets is a new platform for Sway markets. I think they just migrated. So everything that but if you were a person that was using Sway, it literally just moved over to Liquid. So you have everything. You have all your money, everything that you've done is just in a different platform. So yeah. So it's called Liquid Market. Hope, I'm going to put that in the chat. It's called Liquid Markets. If I put $100 in Sway Market, would that be enough for your signals? So $100, it all depends on how much you're willing to risk. Hope. So if you're, it all depends on how much you're willing to risk. So if I'm giving you my opinion, so if I have $100, I kind of break mine down, and I'm about to give y'all literally my whole breakage down. I'm gonna tell y'all before I get into USD. So King Maxwell, I'm sorry, bro. I'm gonna just break this down real quick. So if you are have $100, if this was me, if I have $100, I am trading it by how many trades I'm like is pretty confidently know I'm not going to lose in a row, right? So if I have $100 and I just want to be like really safe, if I'm being very conservative and very safe, I'll say I'll break it up in like tens, right? So I would say I wouldn't risk no more than maybe $15. So $15 per trade, which is very reasonable. Or if you're more aggressive, so like if I'm like, just being aggressive, or if I have $100 and I'm just like, if I lose this $100, it's not gonna kill me, and I'm being more aggressive, I'll probably say $20 to $25, right? But on that $20 to $25, I'm looking to make at least $30. Maybe $40, maybe $50. If I'm going for a 2-to-1, maybe $50. But the way that I'm trading, the way that we be trading is a lot of times, I'm not going to promise this because there will be days where we will lose a complete 1-to-1 depending on, what I'm seeing in the market. So I just want to make sure I'm really realistic with you guys. Okay. So there will be days where we might lose a 1-to-1, but for the most part, I cut losses a lot. Like I cut losses pretty quick. So let's say that I'm risking $100 on a trade, where I would averagely, my average loss probably would be like, again, this is me risking $100. I would probably lose maybe like $40 because of how I'm moving my stop loss, right? Because we're trading at the gold zones, okay? So we're trading at trampoline places, so which causes us to be able to move our stop loss up pretty quickly. And I'll be coaching you guys the same way I'm doing right now. I'll be coaching you guys. We'll just be live on the Zoom in the morning, and just have fun, right? Another rule of thumb. So if I lose a complete 1-to-1 in a day, I'm done trading. But at the same time, I do not trade more than 2 times a day, right? So if and when I say 2 times a day, I mean 2 times a day per account, right? So if I'm trading on 2 separate accounts and I'm trading on 2 different pairs, or indices, then, I am like, that same rule applies to the other account. But I'm just trading. Let's just focus on one account at the moment, one account at a time. If I lose a whole 1-to-1, so let's say that I'm risking $100. If I lose $100, well, I'm done that day, right? But if I lose like $40, $50, well, guess what? I got $50 to still spare before I lose my whole 1-to-1. So I may take another trade after that. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. So if you lose a 1-to-1, done. If you don't lose a 1-to-1 and you want to take another trade, you only got 2 trades that you can take though. So whatever you do in those 2 trades, just don't let it be bigger than a 1-to-1. This has kept my account like super safe, and just seeing profits roll is just like, it's a blessing, y'all. Like it's really a blessing. But simply just like trading at key levels, that's the huge thing. Trading at a key level changes the game. All right. So I hope that makes sense. So I would say $100, risk maybe $10, $15. Make sure you learn the system. If you never use sway markets, my biggest concern is making sure you know what to do in the system. That's all I care about. Like at the moment, like we're not even focused on the trades right now. I just want to make sure Hope knows how to work the system at a high level. So then she can just take the trades and you not thinking like, you know, oh shoot, what I click next? How do I do this? How do I move my stop loss? Like no, we don't want that to be the problem. So I just want you to go ahead and download the app if you haven't downloaded the app yet. And go ahead and like get a demo account and just practice. Learn how to use the system. I might make a video on how to use the system. So then it makes it a little bit easier. Okay. Or I'm sure there's a lot of YouTubers out there that has a bunch of videos on it. All right. King Maxwell, we are back on you, brother. I am super sorry. Okay, so mostly 4 hours, 1 hour, and then you go jump to the 30 minutes, and then 15 minutes. I'm seeing price retracing to make a support on the 30 minutes, but I was just seeing what you think the market could do. All right, so but I was just seeing what you think the market could do with the area. All right, so King Maxwell, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I am not going to look at the 4 hour, the 1 hour. I'm going to look at the 15 minute time frame only. All right, because the reason I'm doing that is because oftentimes for me, whenever I'm jumping from time frame to time frame, it causes my mind to get cloggy, and so I'm not focused on what price is doing right now. I'm focused on I'm still thinking about what's happening in 4 hours and 30 minutes, and I can't just focus on what's price is doing right now. So I'm just going to focus on the 15 minutes. I hope that's cool, brother, but that's just kind of how my brain works when it comes to this whole trading thing. All right. So right now, and I don't even know, like, during Forex, is that like I know that I forgot what it's called. It's a certain time frame that you guys trade. It's like London session, New York session. Is it a Tokyo session? Something like that. I think so. So let's just see. So if I'm on a 15-minute time frame, this is what I'm looking at right now. And I personally will look at this. Okay. So I'm going to break this down. Now, we're seeing price push back up, and price is pushing back up to another go zone. Well, let me make this more cleaner. Let's make this more cleaner. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, so what we are seeing here is this right here. Touch, touch, touch. So price is really, so we understand that this right here is a go zone. I'm not going to even rewind it. So price right here. So we seeing all this mess right here. This is a lot of fake outs because price is really respecting this area here. Now we finally got this breakout to the downside. All right. So once we seen this, so price came down and gave us this right here. This is very ugly. This is very ugly. Okay, so price came down, and let's create the go zones down here so we can see them very clearly. Boom. Price is respecting this area right around here. Again, this was another fake out. So if I zoom in here, you'll be able to see closely what I'm talking about. So price came down, gave us a touch right here in our go zone. Price pushed back up, came back down, and this is just really ugly. So this is really ugly right here, right? Price came back and respected this go zone here as well. So right now I'm kind of just talking out loud just so I can really see what the formation may be in this market right now. No, we are not going to place that there. So Kings Maxwell, this is what I am seeing right now, brother. So it looks like price came down here. This could be a fake out. This candle right here is going to tell us a lot. Like, we're literally what the candle is on right now is kind of going to tell us a lot, right? So if the candle breaks out of here again and we see another pushback, this could be this right here. Boom. It could be a breakout, come back for a retest, and then a pushback down. Or what we could be seeing right now is just a fake out, right? And price continuously push up to this upside here. So right here in this market, bro, this is a very this is a difficult one, bro. So for me, this would be a difficult one. Your beautiful gold zone, though, you had plenty of opportunity to get into this trade, right? So this one, not this one, but this was a gold zone for you that you could have definitely took that play. This right here, this is such a beautiful retest, bro. So price broke out, came back for this retest right here. This is beautiful. This retest to the back to the gold zone for a push up, that's it. That's what we're looking for, y'all. You like, that is beautiful. Now we are on this right here. I am very curious because this is a gold zone right here, but this fake out is crazy. So I don't know if this is a fake out or not. If I was trading this market, if this was me and I'm like, Kirby, I'm about to get in for a trade, I would tell y'all I'm not trading. So that is my answer. So right now, I would not trade this, bro. Now, oh, look at that. So this could be what you're looking for, though. You could be looking for, it could be breaking down to the downside. This is what makes trading fun sometimes, right? But I would say this, if I was trading this and I did change my mind, I'm going to have a major tight stop loss, but I'm not telling you to do that. So look, Kings Maxwell, I'm not saying do this, brother, but it's at a gold zone. I would say that this is at a major gold zone right now. Okay, so it wouldn't be surprised if this continue to push down, or if it just can't. It was a fake out and push back up. It wouldn't be a surprise, bro. But that's a tough one. That's a really tough one, simply because this candlestick here, it broke out, but then it closed above our gold zone. So this is the tough one, bro. Like, this is a really tough one. I just checked out the website. It looks like a prop firm. I see something for $50 for 10K account. So Hope, they're saying, oh, look at that. Kings Maxwell. Look at this, brother. It was a fake out. This is absolutely insane. All right. Absolutely insane. This is, yeah, crazy. But it could just be a retest right here. All right. So this could be a retest and then a pushback down. But there you go, brother. We got our answer right here. It was a fake out. But, I just checked that was so Liquid Hopes. Liquid Markets has prop firms. I did not know that, Hope. I didn't know that. I typically, whenever I use a prop firm, I go to Funded Trading Plus. So I'm gonna type that in the chat. Funded Trading Plus. This is what I'd love to use this company where if I'm going for a prop firm, just because they have great they have great, what is it that people call it? The chat people, right? The staff, the customer service. There it is. I'm tripping tonight. So they have great customer service. It's really simple. The platform is really simple. Is really simple to. It's really like Sway Markets, as far as just how it looks. So it's just really simple. And again, they have great customer service, and I'm huge on having customer service, especially when it comes to trading. So yeah, if you have Hope, if you have, like, there's a way that you can use some of your money to go for a prop firm, and that's something that you want to do, I would say go for it. Now, this is in my opinion, though. There are traders right now that would like beat me up for saying that, but depending on how you trade, you can really do some good work, because you can, if you don't have a lot of money to risk, prop firms give you a lot of leverage that you can, move very quickly in your profits, because you're using leverage, just like anything else. Like, anytime you go get money from any place, bank, whatever, you use leverage. So that's what the prop firm gives. The prop firms are just strict, Hope. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of the rules that they give. Be mindful of, make sure you're looking at their rules and regulations, their policies, so that you won't, mess up all just because you didn't understand something. Like when I first got my first prop firm, I had got $100,000 prop firm, and I lost it in a week simply because I didn't know their policy. So that sucked. So I don't want you to have to go through that. So just make sure you check out policy, and you do that, you good to go. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, both of y'all. So, anybody have any more questions? Be sure to ask me. If y'all have any markets that y'all want to check out, be sure. Just give y'all nuggets. So, I want to give y'all just some quick nuggets. My opinion about this whole trading thing. Just remember, y'all, trading is here to serve you. You are not here to serve it. Okay? So remember that. So I don't want you guys to be always stressing about trading, always frustrated about trading. I want you guys to remember that it is here to serve you. So that what that means is trading works around your lifestyle. You do not work your lifestyle around it. Of course, in a sense, you do. You have to take the time to actually sit down and take trades. But trading does not have to be this stressful thing. But like, find what works for you. So like, what works for me is trading in the morning, right? Like the afternoon is probably a no-go. If I was to trade at night, I probably wouldn't like trading at night. Trade during times that like are really that fits you. Okay, so let it serve you. You have kids, you have other responsibilities. Make like you can do your responsibilities and find a way to find pairs, find stocks, and whatever it is. Maybe not stocks because I think they close, but whatever it is, cryptocurrency, it needs to work. It can work around your schedule. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. So do not let this trading thing like stress y'all out, because or maybe you're just not at the place you want to be yet in trading. Don't let it stress you out. Understand that you're going to keep getting better. I just showed y'all USD JP. What is it? I don't forgot the name of it. USD JPY. I just showed y'all how it looked before in the past when I had a whole bunch of nonsense lines everywhere for no reason. But now I'm at a point where trading has got to this level where it's kind of like simple at this point. But that took years. That took a lot of failures. So I just want y'all to understand that if you're not where you want to be at as far as like your skill level in trading, you're going to get there. So like if I could talk to you yourself, maybe even at the end of this year, and be like, bro, like you're going to be that trader that you desire to be, which it might be just a few things we need to work on and fix on, and it's a game changer. Like for me, it's a few things that needed to be shifted, and it changed the game. And I'm sure there's some of y'all right now that are really good at trading. A lot of y'all are really good at trading. It's just a few things that we have to, put in alignment, and it's going to absolutely change the game for y'all. Like I like to play sports. I like to play basketball. Well, I remember growing up that it's like kind of getting hot, but I remember growing up where I had a coach. He said, "Hey Kirby, if you put your elbow in your jump shot, you have a nice jump shot. But if you just put your elbow in some, oh, you okay, bro? If you just put your elbow in some, it's going to get so much more better. You're going to become a great shooter. You're already decent. Well, guess what? When I learned and I listened and I decided to tuck my elbow in and I started shooting so much more better. Mind you, at first it was very uncomfortable. I didn't like it. It didn't feel natural. But guess what? I decided to put my own thought, aside and listen to someone that actually like coached people on how to shoot the basketball. Once I decided to do that, and I got used to feeling uncomfortable until it felt comfortable. Oh man, I became a decent shooter, a lot better shooter. And so even when I think about how I used to shoot, and I even go back to thinking, oh, the form I used to shoot with is just nasty. It's just now that's uncomfortable. Shooting the right way is comfortable now, but before, like, it was very uncomfortable when I first started doing the thing the right way. So for some of y'all right now, it's just tweaking something, and it's going to change the game. Maybe it's how you see the charts. Maybe you're over trading. Maybe you're over leveraging. It might just be one little thing that you need to tweak, and you're going to be 10 times better than where you're at right now. All right? Son, you done woke up? What's up, man? You hurt? What hurt? Come here. You gonna say hey to the camera? You gonna say hi to everyone? You gonna say hi to everyone? Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Look, let me sit you up. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Come on. Let's get down. Oh.
Good.
What's hurting? Your leg hurt? Where your leg hurt at? Hurt right there? You okay? You okay? Say I'm strong. I'm strong. Ah. Ooh. So y'all have any more questions? Let me know. Hey, King Maxwell. I said Maxwell. King's Maxwell. Wagwan. Where's that from, bro? Is that like... That's Jamaica, boo? Yeah? Jamaica. Is that where you from, bro? Bro, I think it's so funny how like everyone from different places have their own way of talking. I think that's so unique, so cool. How can you find value gaps in the trend? First off, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. How can you find value gaps in the trend? I honestly, I don't. Value gaps. I really don't know. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, value gaps. Yeah, I don't know. King Maxwell, that's dope, bro. Now, okay, let me ask you this. Are you talking about gaps in the market in general? So, like, if I was looking at, like, I don't know, if I'm looking at, this is another learning lesson for me because I really don't know what that is. Are you talking about, like, a gap like this? Or, yeah, I don't know. I'm doing well, bro. Thank you. But I really, the value gap, I don't know. You gonna have to explain that to me, bro. You actually, if you can explain it. Okay, so these gaps right here, bro, I cannot tell you. So what I trade don't have any gaps, and that's why I love trading it. So I'm probably not the best person to ask when it comes to this right this right here, right? But I would say this though. Setups are still the same. So even though there are gaps in the market, a lot of times, so let's say this right here, right? I am just seeing this right here in my face. So let's just say this right here. Well, what we could see possibly is, so for me, if I'm like trading this, it never came back down here. But if I'm trading this and I was waking up and I seen like, okay, price moved up here, well, I probably would not trade this unless I seen price come back down here and then give me a push up. So I'm probably not the best. I'm probably not the best person to, be able to answer that question, brother. I'm sorry, dog. And if y'all want to know what I'm looking at on the screen, listen, I got the video game up here. So if anybody play video games, let me know something. All right? I'm on the PlayStation. Jamores, that's those gaps. That's for you advanced. Y'all the advanced traders. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a, you know, I'm catching. I'm figuring this thing out. y'all the elites. I don't know nothing about no gaps, brother. Nah, but thank you though, bro, for just even like the whole gap thing. I just learned that today, so you just taught me something, bro. Now I know what to look for later on. If someone's asked me that question, I can tell them quickly, like, I don't know. Yeah, my face might get a little dark. I have to turn that light off. Let's go, man. You know what? I think that okay, let's put this in perspective. What if we tied scripture into all things that we did in life? Like, what if we did that? What if we stopped seeing things as just a thing, and we started implementing and applying the word of God to every aspect of our lives? How would our lives change? Like, when we started seeing like the identity of us, once we start knowing, I think that in the world today there's just a lack of identity. Like, a lot of people don't know who they are, and it's crazy because even us being in Christ Jesus, many of us still do not know who we are. And I'm not talking about like just a purpose thing, like, oh, what is my assignment in life? I'm just saying, like, who you are. Like, I am a child of God. So if you started remembering every time things happen in your life, I am a child of the King. Like my God, my Heavenly Father is the ruler of the world. What if I started applying what He said in everything that I did, everything that I do? How blessed would my life get? How the things that I stress about, would I keep stressing about them? The things that I worry about, would I keep worrying about them? And this trading thing, listen, as I read the Word of God, it's like, I put it this way. I have a whole list of content that I want to share. Like, so many things that I want to share. But every time I read the Bible, it's like God is giving me something new to talk about. So I'm never able to go back to the things that I actually wrote down to share with you guys. Because it's like, oh my gosh, the Lord just revealed this to me. I need to go share this, right? Or it's something that He showed me in the past that I am bringing back. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I read over it again. But y'all, there's so much stuff in the Word of God that will bless your life, even in your trading journey. Not just your trading journey, but everything. I don't care if you working at a job right now. I don't care if you are a business owner. I don't care. It doesn't matter where you're at in life right now. If you start applying scripture to your life will change. You will start seeing things in a new perspective, in a greater perspective. And this trading thing, the whole reason that this YouTube thing got started with me is I love Bible, but I also like really enjoy trading. So it's like, man, the Bible is what helps me to become a great trader. So it was like, you know what, the Word of God, if I'm going to apply the Word of God to my trading business, to my trading thing, and let it do what it do. And by the way, I haven't shared this, I don't think, with y'all, but 48 trading, so the name 48 all comes from scripture. So 40 represents trials and tribulation. right? And then number 8 represents new beginning. So 48 trading. So for my life, it was through trials and tribulation that created the new beginnings for my life in my trading journey. So in the beginning, it was very hard for me. I went through a lot of trials. I went through a lot of tribulations in trading. Like, more than just me failing, but it was like this is affecting my family. You see what I'm saying? Like family finances, because of me not understanding how to trade, but yet really wanted, like, I knew that I can get something from this trading thing. I knew that this was on my heart, this is on my mind constantly, for a reason. I stayed in it. There was many days I wanted to quit, but there was always a tug to get back there, right? To come back to this trading thing. And like, from those trials and tribulations though, y'all, it literally created a new beginning. And what I mean by that is it created a whole new thing in my life. Like, once I got it. And now I can sit here and share with y'all and teach y'all things that I know or things that I learned, and y'all are teaching me different things as well. So it's really exciting. It's really fun. But yeah, that's the whole spiel. I feel like every time I get in this live, I end up getting off subject and just start rambling. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's it. You guys help me and motivate me a lot. Let's see here. Bro, I'm telling you, interrupt everything, brother. And bro, listen. Yeah. He will, bro. And I think sometimes it's very difficult sometimes in the middle of certain seasons in your life, or whenever things don't seem, how can I put this? I say this. It's crazy whenever things, it's like the Lord put something in your heart, put something in your life for you to do, an assignment, a purpose in your life for you to do. And yet it is so hard. Like, to understand this. And there's so many moments you feel like this can't be the thing. This cannot be the thing I'm supposed to be doing. This cannot be right because it's too difficult. Well, listen, that was me. Oftentimes, even with this trading, I'll be like, bro, I don't think I can do this. I don't think this is for me. I don't think that I could handle this, because I failed so badly. I tell people all the time, I felt so bad. Like, I felt so bad. I felt so bad that I feel like I can't do, like, I can't do anything worse. I can't do no more bad in trading, y'all. I went to the floor. I went to the bottom. There's the bottom of the barrel. Kirby was hanging out at the bottom. So, like, if you feel like you're not good right now, or you feel like you're like messing up a lot, I don't want to say I promise, but I guarantee you that you probably ain't did as bad as me, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. But now, when I look back though, and I'm like, Lord, thank you for me being so bad, because now I can go back to the bottom of the barrel, that person that's sitting at the bottom of the barrel, and sit down with them and be like, yo, I understand what it's like down here. But I also can show you, like let's get up, because I know how it feels to move forward as well. I know how it feels to climb the barrel as well. But for me, the only way I can be able to climb it, if it was like, it had to be the grace of God. And like, it was the grace of God, right? So just, yeah, it was the grace of God and his principles and the teaching. I'm learning stuff right now. Like, even this like trading thing in the word of God, like, I'm learning things right now. Like, whenever I learned about, okay, having an accountability partner. Guys, I got me an accountability partner. It changed the absolute game for my trading experience. And this is all coming from principles of the Bible, though. This is not something that's just coming out the air. No, this is from the foundation of the earth. This is the God who created the heavens and the earth, and you literally grab his principles. If one person does know, he knows. Grab his principles and run with them. It don't matter if you're a female, a male, black, white, green, blue. God's principles is God's principles, and we can all apply them. So it don't matter who you are or who you feel is against you. What God says actually works. And so applying his principles to trading was an ultimate game changer. It was an ultimate game changer. Now, I'm saying this, but there are also moments where I struggle. Like, I still have moments, y'all. I still have moments where, here, let's change it. I still have moments where I want to overtrade. Not only want to overtrade, but I do overtrade. I still have moments where I'm like, I need to, like, I'm getting too caught up in myself right now. And those moments, the Lord constantly reminds me, like, you got out your way. You got out your way. And so I still know how that feel, but I would say there was a time where I would get out my way deeply, where if I say, okay, I'm taking 1 or 2 trades, I end up taking like 30, y'all, or 20. But now if I get out my way and I'm only taking 1 or 2 trades, the most I might take is like 4. And that's a really, really bad day. I did so bad that day. That's a bad day of trading. Regardless, even if I win that day, let's say I win that day, that's still a very bad day. I know better. And so just so y'all know, like, things aren't perfect, even on my end. And whenever I'm teaching and I'm sharing the gospel and I'm sharing trading, it's not just for y'all, it's for me. Like, whenever I'm planning, like, I'm talking, like, this is for me. Like, it ain't just for me to share it on YouTube. I'm sharing on YouTube I'm sharing on YouTube, and as I'm talking, I'm like, dang, this is so good. This is good for me, though. Did I say psychedelics? I hope I didn't say that. Maybe I did say that. I feel like I was just rambling, so I probably did say that. I probably did say that. Oh, no. Psychedelics. I didn't say that. Okay. I'm tripping. Bro, I'm so glad that you received Jesus, brother. Listen, that is game changer. Game changer. I'm super proud of you. I don't know you, but super proud of you. And you made your first video. So look, I'm going to go to your page, and I'm gonna check out your video, my brother. Yeah, I don't know why you. I don't know. Yeah, I'm talking out loud, but I'm texting my wife. But if y'all have any more questions, please, you can ask away. If it's kind of about, trading stuff or just. Oh, okay, yep, bro. Listen, I'm going to subscribe to you, bro, because I'm excited to check it out. So I'm going to subscribe to you right now, brother. And I am going to be looking forward to seeing it. So let me ask you this, though. Are you planning on constantly making YouTube videos? Jay Morris, are you saying you gonna make YouTube videos too, bro? Listen, if y'all make these YouTube videos, I'm locked in. I'm watching them. I'm watching them. Y'all, so my wife is watching us right now, right? And she's a mental health therapist. So I'm going to me and her gonna make a video together because I'm not gonna share with y'all what it's gonna be about. I mean, of course it's gonna be about trading and stuff like that, but um, we're gonna have a video where she's gonna talk to us from the mental health side of trading. And y'all, it is so mind blowing. It is so mind blowing because it's things that we don't think about, but it's things that's in us that's so natural. Like the reason why we get so excited about trading, the reason why it feels like we have moments where we just can't stop trading. Like I know I've had that. Like you get into a trade, you lose a trade, I'm back in a trade, I lose a trade, I'm back in a trade. But why is that? Why do we constantly do that when we know this is not healthy, when we know this is not right? So me and my wife are going to make a video where she's going to be presenting. She probably so mad at me for saying this right now, but she's going to be doing the presentation and teaching us something, y'all. Teaching us something. And I'm gonna take the back seat and kind of just listen to her. But it will be a blessing to her. I know it's gonna be a blessing to us. So please stay tuned to that. She's I'm sharing all the business. She probably mad at me. I don't care. She's also, we were supposed to do this video in the beginning of December, or the beginning of December, but y'all, she's pregnant. So my wife is pregnant right now. So she hasn't been feeling that well. But we're gonna do this. I'm hoping that we can do this in January. If we can do this in January, that would be huge because I think it will be a blessing just to see a different perspective, right? So just to correlate our natural thought process, our natural excitement that we have about trading. Why do we constantly keep doing some of the things, and why does trading just give us a good feeling sometimes? Like just that excitement, that rush. I know some of y'all feel that rush whenever you trade because it's like the unknown. Like, oh my gosh, am I about to make thousands of dollars right now, or am I about to lose? And you just stay in that thing, that mindset. And I'm telling y'all this again. I am telling y'all this not from a place of just guessing how y'all feel. No, I'm telling y'all this from a place of experience. I know how I feel. I told y'all I can sit at the bottom of the barrel with you. If you think you're bad, you think you're in a bad place, I can sit down with you and we could both be sitting at the bottom of the barrel, and I know how you feel. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got some catching up reading to do. So if I have not been saying that back to you, I'm so sorry. I have not been looking at my phone. Well, I have been looking at my phone, but I've been looking at something else. So it's wow, bro. Listen, J-Mo, I'm locked in. Listen, I'm checking it out, bro. I can't wait to see it. Your signal room starts at 7 a.m. So Hope, the signal room starts at 6:45 Eastern time, but you can be there. So okay, you can come in at 7 o'clock if you want to, right? And or it's also going to be open at 6:45. I'm thinking about moving it back to 6:30, but 6:45 it will be open as of now. 6:45 it will be open live, so you can kind of come in the Zoom room. But from 6:45 to 6:55, it will be just fellowship. So like that's literally where I can actually get to know y'all, and y'all can unmute yourselves, and we can actually talk, and y'all can kind of get to know each other. And it's just a good morning, just a quick fellowship. At 6:55, I kind of just give y'all, that's whenever mics go muted, and I kind of just give y'all what today looks like as far as the rules, as far as what you can expect, just the whole run around. We're gonna do that for about 5 minutes, and then 7 o'clock that's whenever we really lock in for a trade. So that's whenever I just break down analysis, what I'm seeing today, where I'm going to enter at today. And look, I may not enter a trade, so we may not enter a trade until it's like 7:50 7:50 or even 8 o'clock or even 9 o'clock. Okay, so what that means is if I tell you, hey, look, this our goes on today, and I'm telling you this at like 7 o'clock or 7:10, 7:15, whatever the time frame it is, I tell y'all. Well, just know that that's where I'm entering the market. So if you want to jump off the Zoom, you can. If you want to jump off and come back, so what I'll probably do, there will be mornings where it's just long. Well, like it's just a long morning, right? Like we're just sitting here because price is moving so slow. So we have to have like just know there will be days like that where we might not get into a trade until 9 o'clock, right? So we've been on there from 7 to 9. What I don't expect you just to sit on it the whole time, unless you just want to. So you can kind of set an alert and then jump back on the Zoom if you want to. It's just free. It's just free. Like you can come in and out the Zoom as you please. Or maybe if it's a slow day and y'all up for just talking for a little bit, we can talk for a little bit until price gets near our entry. That's when we lock back in. I'll probably be walking away sometimes. So like even if price is getting near our entry point, then I'll have an alert set that you all can see my alert as well. And then, you just, jump back on, make sure you have an alert ready, and then boom. I might walk away. It might just like, you may not see my screen at all, or you might just see the chart. But I'll tell you guys all this as we're going. I'll tell you, hey, I'm about to walk away, or if you guys want to walk away, it'll be constant communication. So, yeah, it's pretty. That's pretty much the whole gist of everything. Let's see. Okay, you on TikTok? Okay, bro, I actually haven't got on TikTok in a long time. Listen, I understand that YouTube can definitely be long. Trust me, I know, brother. It can be, yeah. Hope you make the money and give it back. Listen, I know how it feels, Hope. It's a terrible feeling. How about this? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make the money and we're gonna stop. If you stop, then you can't give it back. All right. I know it's hard to stop, but I challenge you that if you're gonna trade for the rest of this month, I challenge you to just stop. Once you make your money, I don't care if you made just $1, 50 cents, stop. See how that feels just to stop though. Like if you're not used to stopping, this is going to be very, very hard to do. But I challenge you to just stop. When you stop, I want you to, if you can, take some of that money and take it out of your account. So if you made $5 a day, I want you, just because you're not used to it, this is the only reason I'm telling you to do this, take maybe $2 out, $3 out, take it out your account. See how it feels just to make $2 or $5, or if that's nothing, maybe it's $100 for you. Just whatever that number is, whatever you make, stop. See how it feels to constantly get in a rhythm of withdrawing. You're going to feel so good whenever, let's just say, example, you made $10 on this trade. Take out maybe $5. Go and buy a sandwich. Go and buy some chips. It's going to feel so good to say, I bought this money, or I bought this item, this snack. I don't care if it's a gumball machine and you put 50 cents in it. It's going to feel so good knowing that trading got me this capital. And now you're going to want that feeling more than you want the feeling of just making a lot of money. So a lot of us, we want the feeling of making a lot of money, but we really don't know how it feels to even really withdraw and go buy some stuff. That feeling feels so much better than anything else. It's going to be a step towards you being consistent. It's going to be a step towards you being disciplined. Why? Because you're going to want that feeling more than you want the negative feeling of you constantly losing money. You're going to just be like, bro, you know what? I'm just going to take this $5 and I'm going to the grocery store this morning and I'm going to buy a bag of chips. Or I'm going to go use this money and DoorDash me, I don't know, whatever you like. I'm telling you, that's a good feeling. Bro, listen. The testimonies are, it's essential. So express it. Tell us. I'm excited to hear it, brother. I'm on the Central Time. Okay, so Kingdom Driven. Now, okay, so can you give me the time difference? Is it? I don't know. So what if it's 7 a.m. here Eastern Time? What is it Central Time? Oh, again, listen. It's a challenge. Challenges are not easy, so if it feels like it's very hard, I'm sorry. But this is Kirby's challenge to you. Oh, okay. So 6 a.m. Okay. So again, if you wasn't in here, you can get on Kingdom Driven. You can get on at, for us it'd be 6:45. So for you it'd be 5:45. So you'd be up pretty early. So 5:45, that's like a fellowship time where we can kind of just hang out and just talk. And I kind of get to know y'all, and I actually can put a voice to some of y'all, and or face if you have your screen open. That's totally up to y'all. That's not something y'all have to do, but it is a we can fellowship for like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then 5 minutes. That's whenever I kind of just from like 6:55 to 7. That's when I kind of just going to give you guys just a quick breakdown on how today is going to go. Rules, that kind of stuff, right? Kind of like before you get into on a roller coaster, right? And then at 7 a.m., that's when we're like really lock in, and I'll put everybody on mute, and I give you guys analysis. And there will be days. I don't know if you was already here, but I'm just gonna repeat it again for those. There will be days where there are slow. A lot of days will probably be slow. Like let's say that we're looking at this chart at 7 o'clock. But we don't see our entry. Price is not even getting close to our entry until 8 o'clock. Well, I don't expect y'all just to sit on your screen and just stare at the whole time. Like, no. I would say go set an alert. When you see it, when you hear your alert go off, or you see this alert on my screen or whatever, I would tell y'all, set an alert here. I will make sure we are on the same broker as far as on TradingView, to make sure that we got the same numbers on TradingView. And then we'll set an alert, and I just be like, yo, unless y'all just want to talk, if y'all just want to hang out and talk, that's cool too. Y'all can kind of have fun. And I'll talk in there as well. But you can walk away. Like if we see the price is not moving close to our entry price yet, it's no point of us sitting there. So we can walk away, do whatever. If you need to go get some food, it don't matter. It's your life. So you just do whatever. You can leave the Zoom, you can come back to the Zoom, you can do however you please. Just be back whenever the alert hits, or be back whenever you're supposed to be back, so we can get into this trade together and you don't miss anything. All right. So that's the biggest thing. But it just would be it's just kind of unrealistic where everybody's sitting here for 2 hours. No. So we're gonna use a lot of alerts. But again, if y'all want to sit here, if you want to sit here and talk, that's cool too. Just it's just a place where we're going to hang out and take trades, and I'm going to give you guys literally live coaching sessions while trades is happening, and we make money at the same time. So that's what we're here for. And to give y'all it will look just like this. So it'll look just like this. I'll be like, hey, get into the trade right now. And what I'm going to do is, boom, I'm going to say, listen, get into the trade. We're going to, this little red and green line, red and green bar y'all seeing right now. I'm going to say, hey, get into this trade right now. Stop loss. And we're already going to have established stop loss. NASDAQ is 30. All right. So it's going to be 300 pips, 30, subtract 30 for what the entry price was. So let's say price is moving up. I'm like, yo, I'm going to I'm sliding my stop loss up 15, right? So I slide it up just like this. Boom. Y'all do the same thing on your real broker though. Now, I want you guys to understand. Do what you please, though. I'm sharing with you what I'm doing. So if y'all say, hey, don't want to move my stop loss, I want to leave my stop loss back here. Well, then leave it back there. I ain't telling y'all what you got to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing. All right. So I'm sliding my stop loss up because I'm protecting some of my trade. Now, boom, let's say the price continues to push up to the upside. I'm going to say, hey, I'm moving my stop loss to break even. Y'all should move. I'm not going to say y'all should do this, but I'm going to tell you, hey, I'm moving my stop loss to break even. If y'all want to do that, y'all can do it however you want to do. Y'all are adults. So that's it. And it'll look like that. Now we're going to be going over US 30, NASDAQ, and SPX 500. That's another thing that you guys are going to have to internally figure out what you want to do, right? Like for me, my favorite one is US 30, but I may take a trades on NASDAQ on this particular day, right? I'm going to have an analysis for all three. So you give you guys three different opportunities to make money. So let's say that NASDAQ might be a winner for today, and US 30, we might have had a bad day in US 30. We might have lost our trade in US 30. Cool. Let's say NASDAQ and SPX was a huge major day. You guys choose what you want to trade, or you trade all three. I would say, in my opinion, though, if you're trading all three and you're trading all three on one account, I don't advise you doing that. The reason for that is because if US 30 is having a great day, oh shoot, I'm sitting here talking to y'all, and the only thing y'all can see is my face. I am so sorry about that. Okay, so I'm gonna revert. Let's revert back. So let's say that this right here, this red and green, is NASDAQ for today. I'm saying, hey, get into this trade, buy now. It'll look like this. I'm gonna say buy now. I'm gonna say buy now as soon as price gets to this point. You guys will know. I'm gonna say we're going long. All right. Stop loss is 30. All right. Let's say that price starts pushing up. Well, I will say, hey, I'm moving my stop loss up 15. You guys can do the same thing in your broker. Again, this is not something you have to do. You do what you want to do. But you can move the stop loss up however you want. If you want to copy my verbatim, great. If you don't, cool. It don't matter. Biggest thing is we're getting in for the right entry. So, that's how it look. And I'll say, hey, when price gets to this point, I'm exiting, or I'm exiting some of them. I'm going to exit 50% or 60% or whatever the case may be. You guys can do the exact same thing, or you don't have to. Okay. If you want to stay in the trade long and you're like, Kirby, I think this trade going to keep riding. Well, have at it. Stay in it as long as you want to stay. You can stay in it for 30 years. I don't care. I'm more concerned with you guys getting in at the right entry and just executing. That's really it. Now, again, NASDAQ, US 30, SPX. I don't recommend you trading them all on the same account. Like if you're trading all of them on one account, I don't recommend that, because if US 30 is a winner today and then NASDAQ is a loser, well, guess what? You just cut some of your profits because you decided to trade all of them on one account. So I would say spread, at least maybe do two. Have two separate accounts. Okay, if I'm like, yo, we're going to go over NASDAQ. Well, maybe you jump to your NASDAQ account, or you just switch over to the NASDAQ account where maybe you have, this is just an example, okay? You have $1,000 on NASDAQ account, you have $1,000 in US 30 account, and you switch over. You say, boom, we're switching over to, I'm switching over to US 30. You guys can switch over to your US 30 account. I'm switching over to NASDAQ. You guys can switch over to your NASDAQ account. Now you're keeping things separately. Now it's like a business. Now you have your NASDAQ business. You have your US 30 business. All right? I just gave y'all everything. I need some water now. Was that clear, y'all? I hope I was clear. Was that clear? It will be very simple because we'll actually be able to communicate. I'll actually be able to answer some of y'all like real life questions that y'all may have at the moment. But does that, just for a gist of it, does that make sense? Yeah. So we on the same page. I'm hoping that we're all on the same page, y'all. Well, guys, look. If you guys don't have any more questions, that would be it for night. But if y'all do have any more questions, you can ask some more questions. I'll probably, let's say, like 10 more minutes. So from now to 10:30, 9 to 10:30. So if y'all have any questions about any markets or just anything in general, you can please ask away. Also, if you have not joined the Telegram, if you want to just keep up with my announcements and stuff like that, you guys can join the Telegram. It's in the bio. Any more questions? Any more questions? Also, y'all, I've been trying to figure out. I don't know. Oh, I do want to know. I want to know this about y'all, though, right? What do y'all feel like? I don't think I've ever asked y'all this. What do y'all feel like is the hardest thing about trading is? What's the hardest thing for you, right? Everybody's going to be different. But what's the hardest thing that you feel like it is holding you back from being the trader that you desire to be? I'll confess with mine. So the first thing is, well, it's not like what it was nearly. I only have like hiccups every blue moon, so thank God for that, right? But over trading, revenge trading at one point was a huge thing for me. Every now and then though, I still fall into that trap of revenge trading. So that's I got confession number one. So whatever you guys have, let me know what is that thing that is hard for you just to like what is that thing that's hard to overcome, or that thing that's hard that feel like it's in your way constantly. Hope I definitely understand that. Overtrade, over leverage. Not sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. Overtrading. Now, I have done that plenty of times, Hope. Overtrade. But for me, a lot of times it was just revenge trading. But for you, it sounds like it don't matter. If it's revenge trade or even if you make money, you give it back. So I challenge you to stick to, I don't know your strategy, right? But have a I want to tell you don't take no more than 1 to 2 trades. But again, I don't know what your strategy is. And if you have not came up with it, you need to come up, maybe you have, or if you haven't, come up with a complete game plan. Like, come up with a complete game plan. How you enter the market, how you leverage on every trade, how many trades you're going to take, what's the most you are willing, like what's the longest you're willing to stay in the market, and have a complete game plan. And it's going to put you in a box. You want your trading to start becoming in a box. Like you want to box yourself in trading. You don't want trading to be like a you don't want your trading to, honestly, you don't want it to have freedom as a trader. Like you want to box yourself in because that box is what keeps you safe and secured. Okay? So have a complete game plan from top to bottom. Oh, I actually meant to share this with y'all. I am so glad you said that. I meant to share this with y'all. I have came out with a workbook, y'all, that I am giving away for free on the website. We can go through it though, but I am coming out with this workbook. So, yeah, but over leveraging. I know how that feels too. It's for me, over leveraging was because I was trying to make more money as fast as possible. Like I was just trying to grow my account as fast as possible. In reality, I just kept killing my account as fast as possible. So I would say revamp everything. A lot of times we over leverage is because it's an emotional aspect. We're trying to get to the next place fast. We're trying to make a lot of money really, really fast. So ask yourself, do you need, like, if you don't make any money today, is it going to kill your finances? Are you not going to have a place to stay? Are you not going to have no food? If you can answer no to all those things, that if you lost this money today, it will not hurt you, then stop putting so much pressure on yourself to make a whole bunch of money from that money. Then you should, at this point right now, focus more on yourself than the trade. Like when you develop you're gonna automatically become a better trader. You're gonna automatically be a lot more profitable trader once you start doing the hard step of working on yourself. So right now, I want you, Hope, to like literally lock in on Hope and focus on Hope being a better trader. Like, but not, and when I say a better trader, I'm not saying a better trader in the markets. I want Hope to be a better trader, even if she's like, even if you're not trading, right? I want you to start having more discipline. So, like, let discipline become a new habit for you. So if you know that, okay, I overtrade a lot, that's something that you really need to tell yourself, okay, I for one, I celebrate you for having awareness that is your struggle. That is one of your struggles. That's a huge struggle for you. Now you know what to focus on. Every time you get that urge to overtrade, Maybe call a friend. Maybe you just delete the app. But because we're having this conversation, there's definitely going to be a moment where you're going to feel that urge to overtrade, and you're going to remember this conversation right now. And I'm telling you right now, Hope, don't do it. You're going to pray. Lord, give me strength. Before you even get into your trade, Lord, give me strength and give me conviction if I do not apply these rules. And the Lord will give you strength, and the Lord also will give you conviction. He will give you, after you've done what you've done, if you say, okay, I told myself I'm going to make 2 trades, and you made 4, and you lost money today, you're going to feel so bad because you just prayed about it. You just asked for conviction, and now conviction is probably going to be on you. But see, those convictions are good convictions. Those convictions are convictions that's going to help you get to the next level as a trader. And now I know you said that it was over trading, over leveraging, all these things. Do the same thing for all these things. Okay. If you are giving back to the market, we already had that challenge. We already had a conversation. Just stop. All right. Like, I know it sounds so simple. Just stop, Kirby. But no, genuinely, that's why it's a challenge. Right? It's hard. It's going to be hard to stop that you haven't been stopping. And every day may not be perfect. So keep grace with you. Okay? I want you to remember that. Every day is not going to be perfect. You might have days when you fail. You might have days when you break your rules. You might have days when you break your rules really, really badly. Also, keep grace with yourself and forgive yourself on those days. Forgive yourself. That's a huge thing. I messed up today. Know where you messed up at. Once you know where you messed up at, have grace, have mercy with yourself, and move on. It's not easy. So don't beat yourself up because you broke your rules or you blew an account. I know there are a lot of people that will say how terrible you blew your account, you're terrible. No, you're not terrible. You're not a terrible trader because you blew your account. I blew my account plenty of times. All right? You are not bad. No, that means that you just need to start applying discipline. That's it. That's it. So have grace with yourself. But look, this right here. I am giving this to you guys on January 1st. It'll be on my website. This would be the same website where you will be able to get, the signal room and all that. And listen, right now it's going to be free. So you can kind of just download this thing and it just helps you just become, it's like it's your workbook, y'all. You just keep it with you. You remind yourself, you can write in it. I made it so that it's a typable PDF. So you can just go in there and get busy. I know you all are going to do phenomenal in this trading thing. If it, just be patient. But guys, I am getting off this thing. Yeah. Love you all. Thank y'all so much for the questions. Thank you so much for the support. Thank y'all for just everything. Even just the questions today. Thank you guys for, just being kind. I am really, truly grateful of that. Thank you. But guys, I am going to get off this thing for the night. God bless y'all. And again, January 1st, I will be Signal Room starts up. You don't want to miss that. Yeah. Good night, y'all.